Today on Craft Club for Kids, we're going to make this easy and cute s'mores craft. Look at this, so cute. So to get started, you are going to need a black marker crayon or pencil crayon, a pencil, some scissors, glue, and some paper. You'll see that I have white for the marshmallow part of the s'more, black for the chocolate portion, and brown for the graham wafers. Now, you can choose whatever colors you would like, but let's get started with the main part, the marshmallow. And we're gonna make a little square. Now, if you wanna make a bigger one, you can, or a smaller one, you can. It's completely up to you, however you want your s'more size to be. So I'm gonna draw my line going from the top of the page down and from the left side of the page across to meet up so that I have a right angle and it creates a square. If you need to, go ahead and use a ruler. Whatever you are comfortable with. You want your lines to be fairly straight. So there is my square. This is going to be the base of our craft, so whatever size you want, that's what you make it, just a reminder. Now I'm going to take my brown piece of paper and I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm folding it in half, there you can see. And now we just need to use that white piece of paper and we're going to put it over top of the brown paper. You just want to move it so that you have a little bit of space on each side of that white page. So you want to take your pencil and a little bit of space on the left and a little bit of space on the right is what you want to leave. So I'm just going to draw a line on either side that matches my white piece of paper, so it's going up parallel, and I'm going to go up a little bit higher than where my white page is, just a tiny bit higher, and draw a line across. And there we go, we have a rectangle. So it's just a rectangle, and you're going to cut that out. Don't worry if it's not exactly the same size as this one. You will see that you can always trim it or you can make another one, so don't worry. Now, once you have your rectangle and you've cut it out, you're going to see that you have two because we folded our piece of paper. You're going to take your pencil again and you're just going to round those little corners. So keeping those two pieces of paper together, just want to round out those little corners. So in each corner, just round it off a little bit. I just drew a line with my pencil. Now I'm trimming with my scissors. You can see I'm holding both my pieces of paper together. If you need to do them separately, that's also okay. And then you're just going to measure to make sure that they fit. So see how it just goes over the edge on each one? If it doesn't work, that's okay. Go back and do that again. It's no problem. Now I'm going to grab my black piece of paper. Now this color is what I'm using for the chocolate. I'm going to take that white piece of paper and put it right in the corner of my black piece of paper just to measure up. I'm going to take my pencil and draw a line down the right-hand side. So just a line. It's not very far, maybe 2 or 3 finger spaces. And then I'm going to curve up and back down. And there we go. It's like the chocolate is dripping. So if you want more drips, you can create more. That's completely up to you. When you're happy with whatever you would like your dripping of the chocolate to look like, you're going to cut it out. Once that is cut out, you will measure it up against your white piece of paper and it should fit. So here you can see I did a few more drips. You decide. So if you're happy with that, then you're going to glue it. If you're not, then you just redo it so that you are happy with it. And there it goes. I'm also going to take the top 2 brown pieces I made as my graham crackers, and I am going to glue one on the top and one right on the bottom. Then I'm going to grab my black marker and I'm going to draw a face. I'm going to draw some eyes and I'm just going to use circles and then color in the little pupil. I'm going to draw a nice big smile. You can be as creative as you would like with your face. Now I'm going to grab more black paper. You can use black for a different color, but we're doing the arms and the legs. So I'm going to fold my piece of paper over. I'm folding it over. So there you can see. Then what I'm going to do is grab my pencil and I am going to draw my feet first. So to do that, I'm going to draw a line that goes up and down there and then jump over and draw another line. So 2 parallel lines. And then I'm going to go back to that first line. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to go over to the right and then loop around and join to connect to that other line. So you can see I've just got my lines and I looped around. Now, this is just one type of foot. If you don't like it, that's okay. You can be creative. I'm going to do the same thing with my hands. I'm drawing those 2 lines, one space and then another space. And for my hands, I'm going to just draw kind of like a loop to make a thumb and then another one to make the hand portion. Now, remember, I just curved once and then made a bigger curve, but you can make a hand in any way you would like. When you're happy with those, you're going to cut them out. Now, because you folded your page, you're going to end up with 2 of each. Then you're going to glue those on to your cute little s'more. And there you have it. Just going to show you that I have another one here, and the colors are a tiny bit different, and the sizes are a tiny little bit different. So it's your turn to be creative and have fun. Thank you for joining me on Craft Club for Kids.